Okay, now it's everything we record, and then I will put into YouTube so you can listen.
Okay. So those are the 5 levels of leadership from John Maxwell, from level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we'll start with level 1, position. That's right. People follow you because they have to. So let's go for the definitions of position. Level number 1. This is the starting point of leadership. It is the level at which the leader has achieved the right to lead in an organization without any difficulty. Anyone can be appointed to this position. And for that reason, it tells you nothing about the person's leadership qualities. At this level, the leader is not or barely able to influence others, and he uses his job title to get things done. He uses his job title to get things done. That's the keyword definitions of position level number 1. John Maxwell argues that the expression, "it is lonely at the top," is typical for this level of leadership. Employees do not see the leader as someone they can trust. Okay, now we understand why people say it's so lonely at the top, because they don't trust anyone. They keep everything to themselves, all the secrets, right? Let alone someone to discuss things with, so they don't share, become alone. Employees who report to a leader like that are generally unmotivated, prefer to avoid him, or even consider changing jobs. This level is common in growing organizations. Departments are getting larger, and that means an increased need for managers. Usually, one of the employees is given the newly awarded status of leader. Because he has little or no experience, it is only about his status and not about who he is or how he handles his employees. Only when this new leader realizes that there is more to leadership will he be able to grow to the next level. This level is therefore a fine starting point to experience and learn the ropes of leadership. Okay, so anyone can be a leader with level 1 as long as you give them a title. Okay, starting today, Moon, your title is manager. So with this title, you can manage people and lead people. But you always feel that you are lonely because you don't trust anyone can do a good job other than you. Okay, so that's position level number 1. It feels very lonely at the top. If you remember the book from Tuan, Deso, the title is Deso, and there's always also a title that says leader are lonely at the top. Yeah, it's lonely to be a leader.
Why success people are lonely?
Yeah, why successful people are lonely. Okay, so maybe Tuan is describing position number 1.
Yes.
Lacking the trust of the people around, so you are not surrounded with key people to help and manage, grow the business, but you do everything all by yourself. You don't trust people, therefore people also avoid you and cannot build any connection with you. Okay, now we move to level number 2. Level number 2 is permission. Here it says relationships. From rights, we move to relationships. People follow you because they want to. Okay, let's define what it is.
Okay, I'll read.
Thank you, Moon.
The leadership level is about the human relationship that the leader has built up around him. It is like he is given permission to act as a leader. He is trustworthy individual and his employee tend to agree with the decision he makes because he has good relationship with them. The leader realizes that it becomes easier for employee to make extra effort. So explain this one.
Okay, so here at least we finally see that the leader is making an effort to trust his people, his employees. And by trusting his employees, he is building some good relationship with them. There is communication, there's an opportunity for engagement and to build, some human relationship.
Just give
It's
and
more
take.
open.
Give and
Yeah.
take.
Yes.
Part of their motivation come from themselves, but it is also a result of their leader believing in them, vice versa. The employers believe in their leader and goals is striving for. Good relationship strengthens the cooperation, increase loyalty and mutual trust. A leader at this level would do well to show genuine interest in his colleagues and employees and get to know them better personally. Colleagues and employees have a home life, health issue, personal trait, and hobbies that definitely deserve attention. It is also wise to complement colleagues and employees and bring out the best in them. The building of a good relationship, one based on much mutual respect, leads to a pleasant working atmosphere and team spirit. However, it does not necessarily always lead to positive results. It requires growing toward leadership level 3.
Okay. So here, the main idea is as a leader on level 2, you have a genuine sense of caring for your employees. You are interested in them. You want to get to know them on a much deeper level, who they are, their strengths, their limitations. But at the same time, you also want to get to know their personal life, their family, their husband, wives, children, what they do for a living, how's things, anyone's is having these challenges in their life. So sharing, showing a sense of a caring for the people, their family. And when you do that, people feel connected to you and, at the same time, show respect back to you.
It's like as a human, like animal stage. So you need
Hmm.
male and female and kind of a rapport
Hmm.
and get along. Get
Yes.
along. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to add for level number 2?
No, just the starting point.
Very good. Okay, so we move to level number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Level number 3 is about production. It says results. People follow you because of what you have done for the organization. So here it's a result, right? Return on investment. You become a good salesperson. You bring the revenue, the money to the company. Production. It is about the measurable results that have been achieved under the leader's leadership. What has the leader meant to the company? What has the leader meant to the company? The fact that this level comes after building good interpersonal relationships has to do with the fact that colleagues, employees are vital to achieving positive results. Only when a team can take steps together, believe in one another, trust each other, will it be possible to achieve proper production. When employees are only told to work hard without any show of interest or empathy towards them from the leader, there's a risk that they will burn out. One more time. When employees are only told to work hard without any show of interest or empathy towards them from the leader, there's the risk that they will burn out. So what it means is, yes, production is important. You need to produce results. But if you don't show empathy, emotion, interest, caring for the employees, Pretty soon they will burn out and they will quit.
Mm-hmm.
The leaders at this level use their good relationships to make their vision reality. And as such, it is important that a leader makes clear to everyone in the organization that his vision is, so everyone can follow the same course. This leader is much loved within his team, but that is also where a danger lies. If this leader gets another positions within the organization, it is likely that the team will disintegrate. After all, they are dependent on the guidance they use to receive from their leader. To avoid leaving the team as a ship adrift in a situation like that, it is possible for the leader to grow to the fourth level of leadership. Okay, so here what happened is the leader on level number 3 is able to build a very good connection, good human relationship with the people. It becomes so tight, so deep that they nurture one another. There's a level of respect from one another. They understand each other. But at the same time, there is a total dependency with the two, the follower and the leader. Meaning, as soon as the leader leaves the team, the followers collapse because they totally rely on this leader's vision and they don't know anything else.
Good, 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 good. Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, back to you. Number 4 is
Reproduction, people development. People follow you because of what you have done for them.
Okay, so let's go to people development. Thank you, Moon.
Yes, people development. At this management level, it is about the development and stimulating of our employees. It is essential for growing organization to have leaders at this fourth level. Leaders think it is important to train his employees. That is why he delegates work to them. By delegating, he gives them confidence and empowers them to develop themselves. This confidence has to be genuine and communicated clearly to employees. According to John Maxwell, the level 4 leader spent about 80% of his time on coaching colleagues and employees, and only 20% on his own productivity. In contrast, the level 3 leadership, it means letting go. The focus on result is of secondary importance. The main challenge for leaders at this level is to put growth of others first, above their own interest. The more leaders with right quality, the better this will be for the organization's mission and vision. The more new leaders are trained, the more the leader to productive teams. Furthermore, these newly trained employees will appreciate what the leader has done for them personally. Some of those mentor relationships are like to last a lifetime.
Okay, so that is level number 4, meaning developing people, having a succession strategy. Who is going to take over your current position so you can move up to the next level? And therefore, you spend most of the time coaching people, developing people, giving people knowledge, skill sets, giving them training, show them the way, mentor them, share your mistakes, your success stories, you become a leader of level number 4. You spend less time focusing on result, on making the money, but you focus more of your time on people development.
So he's that guy. He know this one, but he cannot do that. So he's hiring you to help him.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Most of owner is they are not leaders. They are collector, money
Correct.
collector.
Yes. So maybe right now the CEO that you are going to meet,
Mhm.
he is between level, he's focusing a lot on production, so making sure there's money coming in, a lot of cash.
Three.
So he's definitely on, for sure, level number 3. He's connected with the people. However, he doesn't really build much time with the people because he has so many businesses around the region.
Mhm.
So he flies constantly from one country to the next country.
Mhm.
Before COVID time, you know how long he stays in Vietnam?
Mhm.
Under 1 month, the whole year.
Mhm.
He flew in and out, maybe one day here, 1 week there, but the whole year, about 1 month. So
He's
how can you build relationship with your people when you only see them 1 month a year?
he's a more typical Chinese businessman.
Yes, because he loves to create new business opportunities. He's an entrepreneur. He loves startup companies. He likes to come up with new ideas. But once the ideas is created, he will hand over to someone else to manage the daily activities and operations of the business. But he's not so much involved in, because if he's involved in the daily activities, then how can he create a new business?
Yeah, he's a good entrepreneur. He's just
Yes,
creating business.
there you
His
go.
superpower is creating business and smell the
Okay.
money.
Yes. Now, whatever I tell you is super confidential. Okay. Don't say that in
No,
the
no.
Zoom class. By accident, sometimes by accident, you say something and he may smell it.
Yeah.
Now, he does not even know that I know that.
Mhm.
The reason why I know that is because the HR told me
Mhm.
behind his back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And she
that's the
said,
reason now he's jeopardizing his leadership
yes. So the
confidence.
HR manager told me, you need to understand the reason why we are moving into this leadership training program. And I need to give you the real reason, because if you don't know the real reason, you will lead the whole team to the wrong direction.
Mhm.
And what she's trying to tell me is, we are not the problem, he's the problem.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. What she meant is, we are part of the problem, but he is the root cause of the problem.
Yes.
However, he doesn't want people to know, or he is in the denial state, or he is not humble enough at this very moment to recognize it. So he's probably using me as an opportunity to, so that I will speak on behalf of his voice.
Mhm.
So you can see he's definitely on position number 1, he's on number 2, and he's definitely number 4. Now he knows by instinct of a business leader that he needs to move on to number 4. And that's the reason why he's been harassing me to do training for his team. He realized that if he doesn't train people, he doesn't coach people, he doesn't mentor people, he will always be on level number 3.
Mhm.
Okay, now Moon, back to you, level number 5.
Number 5 is Pinnacle. The leader at this level has reached top over what is possible. His status is based on a foundation of respect. His employees and colleagues appreciate the leader and see an example in him. This is about leaders who remain in the employees' thought even after they leave. making them live on as legends. From level 4, they will also leave behind behind new leaders in the company, which will ensure a constant flow of new generation of leaders. The use of this type of leaders also create level 5 organization who are globally successful and whose founder are still famous. Example of these are Bruce Heineken, Bruce Heineken and technology company Philips that become successful through research and innovation. The founder themselves were typical level 5 leaders who left behind a position reputation through their uh, dedication. Heineken
Okay.
and Philips. Eh?
Yes.
Who is
So
that?
those people become legends, like Lee Kung Hee.
Ligoni? No, he's not.
He's not?
He's like a more businessman, that guy.
Okay.
He's a very good decision maker, charismatic, and make a more business, but
So he's level 3, production.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Big money.
Not many people are 4 and 5. It's
Yes.
4 and 5 is just new thing, next
Yes.
level of leadership, like
Okay. So let's read this one. 5 levels of leadership, cumulative. Growth from one level to the next happens slowly but steadily. It is, however, important to start at the first level. From here, leaders can develop and improve, which enables them to take the steps to the next level. All levels are built on top of each other and therefore cumulative. A leader will still use the skills he had at level 2 after he reaches level 3. Only when he is effective enough at the second level can he take the step to level 3. This way, no knowledge or experience is lost, and can the leader continue to improve himself? Okay, so those questions again. What do you think? How could you apply to the 5 levels of leadership in your working environment? Do you recognize the practical explanations, or do you have more suggestions? Blah, blah, blah.
What did you tell them in the practice class with him?
Practice? What practice, Moon?
I mean, sample example. Well, let's watch 5 level leadership from video.
Sure. I did Questcom demo for him and his team. It was to advanced level. I later on they told me I lost more than 80% of the team because they were too junior, too young to understand.
At level number 1, this is where we all start. We all start with a title. We all start with a job description. We all start with a position. People at level number 1 follow you because they have to. In other words, you're the boss. The downside of level number 1 is the people who follow you will give you the least amount of their energy and effort. People don't like to have to follow people because they have to follow people. Level number 2 is the permission level. People now begin to follow you because they want to. Now, what happened between levels 1 and 2? You've connected with your people. They're not following you just because you are a supervisor. They're following you because you are a supervisor that people like. The leader on level 2, they have 3 things that they do extremely well to be a relational leader. One is they listen well. Secondly, they observe. They're conscious about where their people are and what their people are doing. And thirdly, they're learning. And then in the process of listening, observing, and learning, they have an attitude of servanthood. The third level is the production level. At this level, you become effective as a leader because you produce. And at level number 3, your leadership begins to gain credibility because now you are fleshing out for the people around you things that they want to see. Level number 4 is the people development level. The most appreciable asset you have in any organization is the people of that organization. 3 thoughts on developing people. Number 1 is the key to developing leaders, and the key to developing good people is in recruitment. 80% of your success of equipping people to be successful is in the front door on who you bring in. Recruitment is key. Number 2 is positioning. The ability not only to bring the right person in the front door, but also put him in the right places. Collins would say, get him on the bus, get him on the right seat. Successful people have discovered what they're good at. Successful leaders discover what other people are good at. At level number 4, you recruit well, you position well, and then you equip well. And I use a very simple 5-step equipping process. The first step is I do it. Step 2 is I do it and you're with me. I take you with me. Now we're going to spend time together. I'm going to be your mentor. Now on step 3, you do it. You do it and I'm with you. Step 4 is you do it. You don't need me anymore. You know how to do it. You do it well. Step 5 is you do it and somebody's with you. You've never really trained and equipped somebody until they can multiply themselves. That's level number 4. It's the level where you develop people. It's level number 5, the pinnacle level. The pinnacle level, the key word there is respect. They follow you because of who you are, the qualities you have in your life. They follow you because of what you have done. Leadership is an always ongoing, always learning, growing process. Okay.
Okay, Moon. So for level number 5, we are going to be using Dr. Lee's diagram. 5 people you like, 5 people you don't like, and then you come up with the 3 words. Those are your core values of a leader. And then by doing this activity, all of the 5 people will find out what are the most important 3 words for this person. And by understanding each other's 3 important words, they will help one another to become better.
That's right, you okay. So we will say you're the man of something, man of curiosity, man of faster.
Okay, Moon. So I like this video because it's super short. It's only 3 minutes. However, my only concern is he's speaking too fast. And I will need maybe I will have to involve Mindy to do the translation into Vietnamese.
Tighter, yeah.
She will first write down the script of this video, and then she will have to translate into Vietnamese.
We don't.
Because eventually we will. You know what, Moon? We might even do our own recording, meaning I can speak on his behalf, but I speak slowly, and then we record onto Zoom.
Yes, that would be
okay,
good.
Moon? And then we speak slowly because if we use this video, we will lose all of them.
Yeah. Or Andrew.
And then I will ask Mandy to have the subtitle in Vietnamese.
Or you put the voice,
yeah,
and we put the picture, our leadership picture. So it's sometimes good too. I can make a video.
Yes, we can do that. We can insert pictures. It will
when you make a voice with your phone, will be very clear.
Yes.
When do the Zoom, sometimes the quality,
Yes, I agree with you. The quality of the Zoom is not good because my colleague, she asked me yesterday to do a quick recording, 5 seconds. I sent it to her and she said, how come your voice is different when you speak? You speak and then your voice come after. Yeah, I don't know why.
Zoom connection sometimes.
Yes. So we have to do, I don't know how we need to record.
Yeah, we tried several times, you can.
Yes, but instead of using John Maxwell video, too quick, too fast, we need to slow down the speed and we can also add our own little thing. We don't have to follow exactly his own script.
There is, Andrew, there is a software called voice to the script. So you can, actually I can download the YouTube. You send me that one, I can get the script. I can have subtitle. Yes, automatically.
Yeah. That's good, Moon.
Yes. This,
okay.
I can subtitle one, or there is a translate. So I've done before.
Very good.
Okay.
So we call it quit for today. At least we started, Moon. Okay. We